Hey guys, so this is the preview for the next coaching video. Um, First of all, I want to say I actually want to apologize for the video. I'm going to edit hopefully a lot out and speed things up because it's almost 1 hour and 20 minutes long. I was tired, still am. Uh, I blabbered too much and I even started like going off topic, starting to coach his allies instead of him. Uh, and Baron replay crashed 3 times during the video as well, which I hopefully will cut out. Unless I'm talking during that's if it's relevant to the video. So yeah, let's get started. Um, where are the boobs? Silver 4 Arimit. His main is silver 2, silver 1, or silver 3, I don't know. It's about the same elo. Yeah, so he played Arimit. If I remember correctly, Ahri is his main champion, and champion he played the most. It's his only or one of his few champions he actually mains. He has a lot of games on Ahri, so I'm actually not too surprised he knows how his champion works, but he knows how his champion works, but his execution is poor. So yeah, that's a word in advance. The main things I found out during the replay are these things. Again, apologies for blabbering a lot. I'm super tired. I have during the summer I have an allergy, and because of it, I'm pretty much tired 24/7. And I started training a lot more now as well, so that also has a part in it. So yeah, he does not play proactively. He didn't really play proactive all game long, despite a few, mm, despite a few times like late mid game. Him not playing proactively, especially during laning phase, like it made him lose a lot of snowball potential. Basically, he could have, in my opinion, solo if he played it out properly. And if he played proactive all game long, he probably would have been able to solo carry his team despite having one ally that's been irrelevant all game long and 2 trolls in his team. So yeah, he does not play proactively. During the laning phase, he never abused advantage. He never harassed and pressured Annie. He was playing against Annie, by the way. He never tried to zone Annie. So he was just focusing. He was just focusing on CSing instead of zoning Ahri by standing behind the minion wave, harassing Ahri with his W or his EQ. He never pressured Annie, so Annie got like free farm. Even though Annie was behind, she got fed because of it. He doesn't take opportunities as well. This often happens because he doesn't recognize them or realize their opportunities. This mainly happened during laning phase. I mean, it didn't happen a lot, but it happened several times during the match, like the complete match. I also noticed sometimes so far I remember, he only hesitated, like obvious hesitation. He only did it once. Despite that, I think he hesitates a lot, and that's mainly because he's pretty scared. Like he often doesn't play proactive and plays scared because, like, I don't know. I think he's too afraid of Annie, despite her not being able to one hit him. He does not respect enemy threat and danger zones. He did 2 or 3 big mistakes during the match. causing him to die twice, I believe. Um, so that's also like, if I remember correctly, that's his biggest mistakes. Him not respecting enemy threat and danger zones. There was a point in the game where he even walked up to a 7-2 Annie with stun ready, and just before dying, he also wasted flash. So yeah, that's really bad. He fails to recognize danger and enemy mistakes, mainly. What this means is he fails to recognize danger. He could abuse the enemy by baiting them, or basically baiting them. But that's not the only thing. The other thing he did was like he stays too long. He overstays, and he doesn't really know what to do. I don't know if it's panic or hesitation or just being scared. Like, it's hard to tell from my angle, but I think he will. I hope for him that he will get more aware of this and try to pay more attention. Might just be because he's lagging, or I don't know. If I remember correctly, he has low ping, high ping, I mean, and frequent screen freezes. Him not recognizing enemy mistakes and not capitalizing on it made him lose a lot of snowball potential. Something more. I don't really remember. Even though I just recorded it. Yeah, he fails to recognize danger. He fails to recognize potential baits. He fails to recognize what he's supposed to do at given times. Just general stuff that mainly is decided by his decision making and awareness, and sometimes knowledge as well. He knows his champion, but he does not play proactively. He started playing his champion how it's supposed to be played, late, mid game, and late game, but it was already way too late. Like, he should have done that since the very start, especially once he got level 6, and he never did that. He only started doing that during late game or end mid game. And he lost a huge ton of snowball potential because of that. Lack of decision making and awareness goes along with stuff I mentioned above. Mhm. He didn't do what he did good during late mid game and late game. Like, he did several stuff late mid game and late game that he didn't do early game. And if he did to his early game during lane phase and mid game, he would have had a lot of snowball, even if he didn't go for some kills that he could have taken easily or stuff like that. He still could have snowballed a lot harder than he actually did. He also tends to waste terminus spells just before dying for no reason. I think it's either him panicking or him hesitating, I guess. I don't know. Probably panic. His main issues would be the main thing he could work on is his laning phase. His laning phase was really he missed first 5 minutes or 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes. He missed like 2, maybe 3 all-in possibilities or kill possibilities, basically. Before the 10-minute mark, he could have forced Annie at least to recall several times or killed him, which she didn't take, which actually put him behind because Annie is better late game than he is, just because she can set up better and she has wombo combo. So yeah, the main thing he needs to do is work on recognizing possible plays, baits, What else? Bates plays. Enemy danger zone and threats. Um, he also sometimes is afraid of re-engaging when he can get free kills out of panic, I guess, or just being plain scared. Um, he also fails to recognize when Annie cannot all-in him, and he lost few kills and all-ins because of that as well. I think he either lacks confidence or he's just afraid to go in, or prefers to play passive. But if you prefer to play passive, you won't climb a lot. You have to play proactive to climb. Other thing he has to focus on to improve, besides playing more proactive, is his early game, his laning phase. Specifically his laning phase, actually, for proactively playing. Because late game he started playing more proactive, which is actually good of him, but it was actually too late already. Also, half of his team gave up by the time 10, so yeah. Something else is that he needs to gain better knowledge, more precisely decision making. Like, his awareness was pretty good and his mechanical skill was also good in my opinion, but he lacks knowledge, and because of his lack of knowledge he also lacks decision making. But even without that knowledge he still lacks, like, even if he would get that knowledge he would still lack decision making. Like, his decision making is probably the point he can work the most on. Yeah, that's it for the preview. Probably too long than I actually meant it to be. I will upload full replay probably tomorrow, maybe the day after. I could upload it today, but I still have to edit it and I have to go somewhere soon, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.